The April showers keep coming down, and we are going to preview where we stand for not only this month, this spring, but this year in the rainfall department. Meteorologist John Burchfield here. Good to have you here on this Climate Friday newsletter. If you're not already subscribed, head to WTOL.com/email and also look up the latest videos on YouTube and on our website. It has been an exceptionally rainy month and year in general, and we're going to break down the numbers and also talk about a late April freeze and widespread frosty conditions and just how common or widespread that is this time of year. Now we have some new data coming in on our rainfall, and so far 2024 is the fourth wettest start to a year on record in the Toledo area as a historically rainy start to the season unfolds. We officially surpassed the 15-inch mark, and that is our rainfall for the year so far. This list ranks January through April rainfall, so the first 4 months of the calendar year. The wettest start to the year on record was 1950, which brought almost 20 inches of rainfall during that time frame. 1913 is number 2 on the list, followed by 2011, and we are coming in close at number 4 on that list. 2009 brought nearly 15 inches of rainfall during just the 4 months of the calendar year. Now, what about spring rainfall? That number continues to grow as well. Our spring rainfall number is close to 10 inches, and we have additional rain showers in the WTOL 11 weather forecast this weekend. Our normal spring rainfall through today's date is 5.35, so we are close to twice where we normally should be in the rainfall department. It has been just nonstop in terms of rainfall. Not only has it come down heavily, but it's also come down frequently, and it has been several months since we've even gone 5 days with no rain. The last time we had a 5-day stretch without rain was February 18th through February 22nd, and that's as measured at the Toledo Express Airport. In other words, we haven't had a single 5-day stretch this entire spring. Back in February, we were technically still in the winter season. For the month of April, we have surpassed the 6-inch mark, and it's also been a historically wet start to April. Of course, that spring total coming in close to 10 inches, and our April rainfall is essentially double what is normal as well. Now, I mentioned that we're the 4th wettest start to the calendar year on record. That can also be said for April. If the month ended today, it would be the 4th wettest on record, and it's possible that we climb to number 3, 2, or even 1 on the list by the time the month is all said and done. Our April rainfall sits at over 6 inches now, and that put us on top of 1950, which had just shy of 6 inches of rainfall. So where do we climb from here? Well, if we exceed 6.1 inches, that would put us at number 3. If we exceed 6.3, number 2. That was 2011. We talked about that one being an exceptionally rainy start to the year. And 1929, the wettest April on record, which recorded 7.13 inches of rain. Now, it is conceivable that we make up that 1 inch and change gap with the weekend showers and pockets of thunderstorms. Now, in recent years, this April really stands out from others. Even though climate change is making rainfall a little bit heavier and more commonplace, this April is considerably wetter. We did have 2 to 3 inches of rain in 2021 and 2023, but April of 22 and April of 20 were exceptionally dry with less than 2 inches of rainfall. Of course, this year is the outlier looking at that list of rainfall. This weekend, we do have additional showers. Those will be coming in late Friday evening. You can always check the WTOL 11 weather app for the latest hour-by-hour breakdown. And here's the Saturday morning rainfall that I think could put us over the edge and put us up a few spots on that list with the chance for a few downpours. So that's the rain. Also noteworthy on the forecast is the frost and freeze potential. Now, as of this recording on Wednesday, we have not had a single below 32-degree day this entire April. However, Thursday morning is likely to bring us some widespread frost and even some freezing conditions. So is this commonplace? Well, we normally do see frost well into the month of May. In fact, May 8th is our normal last frost or 36-degree temperature reading of the year. That's when you may see a little frost on the grass, but overall the impacts of a 36-degree temperature are minimal. Now, freezing impacts are a little bit greater, especially for those unprotected and uncovered plants outside. April 26th, that is when we normally have our last freeze of the season, and freeze is measured by a 32-degree or freezing temperature in the Toledo area. Thursday morning, many of you may have seen that frost or freeze. However, the weekend is going to do a total 180 in the temperature department, and we are going to go from frosty weather to near 80-degree temps. Long story short, it has been an incredibly wet start to the year, and this freeze seems to be more of an anomaly in an otherwise mild 10-day forecast. As we head toward the month of May, it is likely to stay wetter than normal and also warmer than normal. You can check out that latest WTOL 11 weather forecast on the app and WTOL.com/email. We'll see you next Friday for that Climate Friday newsletter.